expect him to do that. He can be taught how to do that, but he has to be treated in a different manner. You have to explain him and teach him.
I mean, we have a woman on the panel that has high function autism.
They just look at Rosie as you're stupid.
I know Rosie has autism.
I think you're attributing these things much, much more to him than the reality of Karl. Karl can sit in a panel and he can go back and forth with people, just like he did with Katie. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but he certainly can hang for himself. And I think, frankly,
No, you just think he can.
No, you have your opinion.
Wait, guys.
My opinion is that he's much more aware of what he's doing, and he's playing the game, and enjoys, frankly, playing the game.
That's fine. I'm not talking about his. I'm talking about the autism then, because we can have a separate panel.
Well, I mean, bless your heart, I agree.
You think he's embellishing the fact or not? That's kind of why we're here, Jolly Pumpkin. I don't want to go in depth whether or not. My opinion, who gives a fuck? We're here to talk about the autism and how, like, I'm talking to the trolls here, the people that have to engage with him all the time. You can't hold him accountable as you would everybody else. You can still be bothered by the situation and call him out.
That's because you believe he has a high level or some level of autism. I don't think there's any proof to indicate that he does.
Well, how the fuck would you know, Jolly Pumpkin?
Are you saying that?
You think you don't believe in autism, do you, Jolly Pumpkin?
Karl, I think, has issues. I think he probably does have anxiety. I think he probably maybe has depression.
Well, see, that's a part of autism, anxiety.
And you have much more experience than I do. But to watch what Karl does and how he behaves and how he can make a long video,
well, I mean, it's autistic and visual,
collected.
Well, congratulations,
trying to talk, and John Pumpkin doesn't give her a chance to talk.
Reiterating a same old stereotype and what we want to educate people and get them away from. You want to draw conclusions based off the things that you see from a StreamYard panel. We're trying to kind of get outside that and understand why it's important to get outside that and look in. That's the whole.
I understand that, and that's a very valid point and a great point. But I would say if you just didn't know anything about Karl and you watched that video he just made, would you conclude he has any type of autism?
Probably, yeah.
Hey, guys,
I don't know how you would do that.
Guys, I'm trying to speak here.
That's why we're here, Jolly Pumpkin. And
I
you
understand.
want to maintain this narrative, but that's the whole reason why we're here. Because you as a person can't make that. You want to, but you can't do that with autism. You just can't.
Exactly,
that's the whole
balance. I have autism. I have high-functioning autism. High-functioning autism. And
Jolly Pumpkin, you sit here and you can't understand. That's you. Then that's why we're here. Then we need to address that. Okay?
Jolly Pumpkin's a dumb fuck bully against the autistic.
I want to sit there and think that autism looks like something. It's an entire spectrum, man, with a whole bunch of different variables.
Exactly.
I do understand that.
Exactly, and autism is nothing to prove. I've had autism all my life, and I was diagnosed at the age of 5.
I was diagnosed myself when I was 4 years old with autistic. When I was a young kid, I had to stop the video for a second because I'm going to explain about this. I myself, as well. I can't really go out to a big gathering like going to shopping mall. If I'm with somebody, I can do it. But if I'm with myself, I get nervous, and sometimes I get bad anxiety. And I remember one time when I was a kid, Mom and I, with my sister, we went to the Baskin Robbins. And when I was young, I couldn't stand noises. Noises drove me nuts. I went there and they had these motors running on the coolers to keep the ice cream, cold or that. I would literally scream and put my hand over my ears. And my mom would just tell my sister to grab your brother, sister, take him in the car, And she felt so bad. I couldn't even go in an elevator. And people would say, "Oh, you're right, elevator." Yeah, well, that's the thing. When you get older, you get over your fears as well. But sometimes when you're young, just certain little things, when you're diagnosed like that, just the little things, it just is abnormal. But when you get over your fears, like Rosie said, she was diagnosed at 5. I was diagnosed myself at 4. And Jolly Pumpkin sitting on a panel talking about, he's trying to downplay it, like yeah, we should treat everybody the same, no matter if they have autistic or not. Well, who the fuck would you know? How the fuck would you know, Charlie Pumpkin? You're going like you're the expert on autistic people, and autism, you're not.
Autism at the age of 5.
Go ahead, hold on just a sec, Rosie. Sorry, Jolly. I'm here trying to make dinner for my daughter in the background. Just give me a sec. I've got to turn my speaker on. I'm listening. But take a second, Rosie. What does autism mean to you? Did I hit on anything there? Finish what you were saying there.
Go ahead, Rosie.
Autism hits a nerve for me because I feel emotional. Like, every time I get trolled, I get emotional. And it's not easy for me to control my emotions. It's not easy with high-functioning autism. That's not easy at all. I mean, I have high-functioning autism. And it's not easy to control. I get triggered easily. I have a lot of people that protect me and care for me, like Bless Your Heart does. I love Bless Your Heart so much. She's my YouTube mother, and I love her with all my heart. And I love everyone with all my heart also. And it pains me to see so much suffering going on in this world. It pains me a lot. I just cannot control my emotions sometimes because it's not possible for me to control my emotions like any other human being without autism.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah, sometimes, it's right. But, Rosie did make a good point as well too. Sometimes people, some people who have autism, do tend to get more emotional, some people say, oh, what? Some people like to say, oh, why is she so emotional? Why is she getting jacked up? Or why is he getting emotional? Sometimes I'm the same way. I get emotional. Triggered? No. But sometimes, I get jacked up, and I just, kick off. Not rage. And I don't rage like emo does. Emo just, he rages on. But who knows if I think in my mind, emo is autistic himself in a way, and his emotions, he's emotional. Sometimes that's the thing as well. Your emotions move you. It's like the old saying. Here's why I'm gonna make a point, and I'm gonna start the video back up. It's like the old saying is Jimmy B used to say this, Valvano. A person's gonna have a complete day is when you laugh, you cry, and you think. That's a heck of a day right there. When you do all three, that's a good day. A real person, like even an autistic person, is gonna have that way. I mean, there are days like that. I'm the same way. I mean, I can laugh my ass off, get emotional, and I think long and hard. That's a good day, as well.
But think about how anxiety affects your everything. Do you know what I mean by anxiety, Rosie?
Yes.
Like when you walk into a room and you feel under pressure,
yeah.
And you kind of want to hide, you react differently.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like the same way. I know probably Rosie, like, sometimes I'm an autistic person like that. Sometimes, you're like in a big, a gathering, like a crowd. Like if I'm with somebody, I'm fine because I have somebody with me. Like if something goes wrong, I'm gonna have somebody to protect me or back me up. But if I'm myself, who's gonna back me up? Like a big crowd, I get, it's overwhelming. I tend to get nervous. Sometimes you get butterflies in your stomach. You get a little antsy, thinking I gotta get out of here. That's why I don't like going like a big shopping area malls myself. Riding the bus, I'm fine, but by myself, just a big gathering, it's just not for me.
But you don't, it's never the same thing. It's always kind of different, isn't it? But it affects everything else, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Guys, no one is arguing, and Rosie, you do a fantastic job. It's fun listening and watching you. We're talking about Karl in this case.
Okay, Jolly, hold on. Hold on for a sec, Jolly. We are talking about Karl, okay? We're also talking about the autism. So,
yeah,
you have to remember.
See, John, he's talking all about Karl. It's not about Karl. The subject is autism.
You can have your opinion, but that's it. Keep your opinion, and it's on you. Ignorance of autism isn't really an excuse, and I hate to throw that at you, Jolly Pumpkin, because it's not here. So if you don't have a direct question about autism, and you just want to opinionate about Karl based off what you've seen, well, you're going to have to take a back seat, man.
Yeah.
Well, AB, I will take a back seat, but you're the one that just played the 15-minute video of Karl, okay?
Well, then go out, Jolly Pumpkin, and find me some fucking evidence. But the fact that you can't figure it out by looking at him is not my fucking...
Jolly Pumpkin, shut the fuck up. Grow a fucking brain. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. You think you're for 15 minutes of video? You sit there and say, oh, Karl, yeah, oh, Karl's on. You see, you're making about Karl about the video. Fuck you.
Problem, son.
You're so close to the picking situation. You can't be...
Stop arguing with a balance. Stop arguing with a balance. Enough has been enough for the argument.
Somewhere else, Jolly Pumpkin, you fucking idiot.
Jolly Pumpkin's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking faggot. Fuck him. Yeah, and I said it in the video. Damn right I did. I don't know. If I have to own up to it later, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, well, you know what, right now? I am experiencing emotion right now. Fuck yeah, emotion is getting the best of me right now. I'm a little pissed off because Jolly Pumpkin sounds like a fucking douchebag on the fucking panel. He's not grasping the subject. He's making it all about Karl. He's not understanding the real subject in the hand.
And stop saying autism doesn't have its purposes. I know what autism can do. We both know what autism can do. Hell, I'm highly autistic here. Highly autistic.
Okay. Calm down, Rosie.
Rosie,
it's okay.
I know you're emotional
here.
I feel you. Rosie. I feel you. You know, it's like sometimes when your emotion get right, you get emotion, you get keyed up. I was a little keyed up.
Thanks, but it's funny. It is about Karl's autism, but it's about...
But the thing is, it's not just about Karl. Dumbass fucking pumpkin fuckhead was he was trying to make about, all about Karl. Say, oh yeah, how would you know? Like, well, fuck you. What are you, based on a fucking watch of 10 minutes of the video? I mean, what are you doing? Fucking bumping a line of fucking cocaine off the table? What are you watching the fucking video? Pumpkin fuck? See, I just had another good movement right there. Fucking a laughing emotional moment. Heck yeah.
Watch yourself. It's about autism.
Exactly.
And just because Jolly Pumpkin can't figure out what autism is, he's got the ability to search for Google, but he wants to...
Yeah, but he don't, he's too stupid. Fucking he probably got his head so far in his fucking ass, it would take a winch and a crane to get him out. Shit. I mean, Murray used to say it one time, a long time ago, Jesus Christ, are you that fucking dumb? See, you pull your head out of your ass, let the remaining brain cell breathe for about 2 seconds, dumb fuck.
Come up and troll my fucking panel?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Fuck Jolly Pumpkin. Narcissistic fucking little douchebag he is.
Sorry, I just get very emotional.
In the
I know, Rosie. It's okay. And the fact, where were we going? Let's get Karl back up. Do you have anything you want to say? And specific to the Karl situation, Rosie, or not?
I've only known Karl for a short time. I've only seen him in
One me says, fuck that cat. It's
so
okay,
right
Rosie.
now, Karl has...
One me says, hey, thanks, Amy,
Karl
for
has
dropping that cat.
email out there. Hopefully that is the right email. I trust the UK trolls are...
I'm fucking, here's the thing, I'm fucking proud of Rosie's admitting, talking about that. I'm proud of her. I've been fucking in it too.
I've got a couple messages out to him now to see if he wants
to will drop this video. Believe me, this will get dropped.
But not to throw Jolly Pumpkin under the fucking bus.
Yeah, fuck
completely, because I do want to know if, is he using this?
Fuck Jolly Pumpkin.
Is he not using
Karl and Rosie are wonderful. Forget about Jolly. Exactly, Wymino. Hey, Wymino, rent free, baby. Yeah.
And her money and her influence over on Rick's channel.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna do a salty rap. I'm out this bitch. Mic drop. Peace out. Yeah.